I studied engineering and the way that human bodies work. So seeing Serena Williams come out during Kendrick Lamar's halftime show for the Super Bowl, I like leapt out of my seat. Not because of the whole thing with her and Drake, or with Drake and her, but because she is just an incredible athlete and has seriously changed the game of tennis, women's tennis especially, to take it to an entirely other level. Her sister's also amazing too, Venus Williams, but Serena is like the GOAT. First of all, not only was her callback to her Wimbledon victory dance amazing, but having her there was so on brand for Kendrick's theme of breaking the great American game. Because she did that. She broke the world game of women's tennis. Seriously, when she serves, and I don't mean just with the outfit, okay? When she's on the tennis court and serves the tennis ball, it goes up to like 130 miles an hour, which up until her and her sister Venus had stepped onto the tennis scene was like unheard of. She put so much power into her serves and so much speed on them balls because she mastered something called the kinetic chain, which is the way that she transfers energy literally all the way from her feet, through her legs, through her torso, even counting like her head and her arms. All of that movement and energy and all of her muscles work together to put force directly into that racket to shoot at that thing as hard as it will go. And she's peak, mastered it, GOAT. Like, watch this, okay? She starts with her weight on her back foot here, and you can see her posture. Her hands are down before she even jumps up, and she's ready to move onto this foot. She reaches up and tosses forward and is about to shift from foot to foot, but she also extends her arm down here and gets ready to swing. She's shifted her weight. You can see she's actually like leaning forward, and she's about to jump. So she gets her racket arm raised up so that it can be ready to swing. She's jumping now, about to transfer her weight from her back foot to her front foot, got her racket ready to swing. And if you watch her legs carefully, you can see that she's actually like completely rotated her body. She went from facing towards this back fence to facing down the court after she's swung, and she's fully extended her hand. And also it's hard to notice here too, but she's actually rotated her hand so that the racket is facing the opposite direction to add even more power to that swing. And then it's cool, she lands completely on her opposite foot. So you can see that she like jumps from one foot to the other to transfer energy. She rotates her entire body. She moves her arm down and her head. It's like there's so much involved, and she's perfected it. Not only perfected like tennis serve style, but she's adapted it to her own body and her unique anatomy and physiology. So cool. By the way, did I mention she has won the most in prize money in women's tennis by like $52 million? Second being her sister, who is also incredible. By the way, if you're wondering how the whole beef with Drake is working out, Serena Williams has a net worth estimated of around 1.2 Drakes, where she's worth about 300 million, he's worth probably 250 million, so I'd say she's doing pretty well. And I want to point something out, okay? This is the top tennis prize money earners of men's tennis. Serena Williams, if she was on this list, would be 4th place of all time, by a good margin above 5th, by like $30 million, okay? By the way, him being in 1st place, having nearly double what she's made, he's crazy. He's nuts. But she's basically closed the gender pay gap when it comes to tennis. That's crazy. It's especially wild compared to something like golf, where the top prize-winning female golfer is not even in the top 100 highest-earning golfers. She's in 101st place with just $22.6 million in prize winnings. Number 1 is Tiger Woods, by the way, with like 121 million, so good for him. I just love Serena Williams. She is the GOAT. If you guys want to see more videos like this, don't forget to follow and let me know in the comments who I should do a video about next, because there's plenty of GOATs out there. There's so many GOATs. They breed like crazy.